Alright, so we back with another video, and today we got y'all boys with the best big man builds in the game. Now, I just recently gave y'all the best builds in the game. Now, I'm going to run for the whole rest month of December doing a lot of different type of videos, but there will be rankings videos, there will be gameplay videos, all mixed into one. We're going to just keep doing like a little cycle. You're going to try to get used to what it's going to be for the whole month of December, but for this first week, like I said, we're going to be posting a lot. Now, I gave y'all a lot of builds. I gave y'all a lot of builds in that last one. No point in me really redoing that part. So I'm gonna give y'all 2 builds from the last where I gave y'all pretty much an inside and an outside, and I'm gonna give y'all 1 more, and it's gonna be pretty much 6 in total, but it's really gonna be 3. It's gonna be the 3 best builds and the 3 best heights that you can make a big man build, in my opinion, in this game. Now, one thing I'll say before we hop into it, I have not tested 6X. I need to test that because I feel like I could find something crazy with that, but we just gonna keep it simple, keep it static, and we're gonna give y'all these 3. Now, if you guys want more for the Banger Week, every single video in Banger Week has a code. Whether it's a short or a full video, it does not matter. It has a code. So make sure that you watching these videos all the way through to get that code. But yeah, if you guys want more videos, like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. Without further ado though, let's hop into it. Alright, so let's hop into it. Like I said, this is gonna be pretty much the only build I'm making specifically for this video. The other 2 I already had made. They were for the best build video, so I'm gonna just keep that how it was. But let's show you guys. We're gonna give y'all 2. We're gonna give y'all the inside and the outside. Depending on what you want to be, it doesn't really matter. You can make that whatever you want, but I'm gonna give y'all the best 2 options for to make this build, whether it's the inside or outside. So we're gonna be the center position. Handle number is really up to you. When it comes to the height, you're gonna be 7'1", 237, and 7'8" wingspan. Those are just gonna be all perfect. One thing I would change on the shootings for the other ones is probably not go 83, go 82, because there's no point in really going 83 on a big man with shooting if you're not gonna be able to dribble on it. So I would probably say you may go like 1 up higher on wingspan, so you can have that 82 3 ball, 237. But unless you make a 6'9" like I did, so I can be able to have my jump shot. But besides that, you will probably want to go a higher wingspan on the 6'11". I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, body type is really up to you. You couldn't get Burley, so I went built. Now you're gonna end up with 16, 16, 10, and 27. So for the 27, no matter if it's an inside or outside, you're gonna see my builds with pretty much a 90 interior defense, 93 block, and a 93 defensive rebound. That's gonna be pretty important to have. Gold anchor, gold pogo stick, gold rebound chaser, and you got that gold brick wall based off the 86 sprint, which is pretty much gonna be consistent on all the builds as well. So all that stuff is gonna be consistent no matter what. Now, other thing that's gonna be consistent is the perimeter defense and steal. Those are gonna be maxed every single time. Very important for me. The reason why this does come in this low on the list, I guess you could say, is because the perimeter defense and steal, they just, in my opinion, it's just too low. But when it comes to the speed, we are gonna max that on all the builds, and on vertical we're gonna probably try to max that out or get it to a 90 on every single build on this list. So yeah, those are gonna be the pretty much consistencies of the builds. Now, finishing wise, I tried to get as much as possible because it is a shooting, but to be able to pick and roll as well as pick and pop is what really takes this build to a whole nother level. Is because when it comes to being able to play off the ball, when it comes to being able to play off of screens and stuff like that, this build is really good. You can pick and roll. You have an 84 driving dunk, so you can be able to contact dunks, and you're gonna be able to do standing dunks really at a high rate with an 85 standing dunk, where if you would have went 90, you could have had gold rise up. It was just tough to have that and everything else on the screen, so I didn't force it. And like I said, on the other builds that you guys will see, close shot is not the utmost importance for me, but I did put it to a 75 for people that want that. And then layup, I usually go a little higher, but I wasn't getting more badges, and that's the really only reason I ever raised driving layup on my big man builds, because it's not really no layup package that you're really going for unless you have an 88 layup. This build would not even be able to get that regardless. So I just kept it at a 64. It was just that simple. So shooting wise, you're gonna end up with an 82 3-pointer. Like I said, I usually go 83, but it was no point because we don't really care about aging threes on a big man build that can't really dribble. Now, if you want to fade, yeah, that's important, but you're still gonna be able to have that at bronze. So if you want to put that on for the fades and stuff like that, by all means do that. But yeah, you're gonna be able to have on aging threes. You're gonna be able to have pretty much all these other badges. The main badge why we put it to 82 is really Deadeye and Catch and Shoot, and those are both tier 3 badges. So yeah, very important badges. You also get limited range bronze. I guess you could see the argument of going 85 3, so you can have that silver, but all in all, it's not that big of a deal. 76 pass accuracy is going to be very consistent across the builds as well, because you want to be able to have needle threader and break starter, and then we have 50 ball handle to be able to have vice grip. So all that stuff is really consistent. And then perimeter defense, like I said, just really low. We already went over the interior defense, blocking, rebound. Offensive rebound for the shooting bigs. You're really going to get consistent with this, or understand that if it's a shooting big, the offensive rebound is going to be lower. It's going to be far lower than it would be on the inside. But we do want to put that up just in case we do be in a situation to put that up, or be in a situation to go for an offensive rebound, you know, because we are going to be picking and rolling. So it's just that simple. Takes wise, you're going to end up with sharp, rim, glass. Honestly, I would probably go with stuff blocks no matter what build is, like if it's an inside or outside. But for this one, I did go stuff blocks primary and then limitless range secondary. You probably should go limitless range secondary and then go stuff blocks secondary. That would probably make more sense for you. I probably go stuff blocks first because I just like going for blocks, especially on these big man builds. Very easy to get blocks on big man builds in my experience. So yeah, Jackson, Brook Lopez, and Miles Turner. The build comes out as a two-way inside-out scorer. So that's the build coming out number 3. Let's show you guys the inside version of it. And all right, for the inside big, we on our rare build account, and it's gonna be at the center position. Hand and number is really gonna be consistent every single build. Doesn't really matter. For me, it does, because it does change, like pretty much the hand changes, like how you gotta do dunks and stuff like that. So I don't really want that to change. Now, for the 7'1", 243, 7'11" wings, 7'11" wingspan. I sounded like I said it wrong, but I said it right. Body type is really up to you, but I went built. Now, for these big ones, when it comes to being an inside, I feel like you need a little bit more creation, whether it's helping you create for yourself or create for others. Now, in my opinion, when it comes to making a shooting, you're going to be really more of a pick and roll, pick and pop. You're going to have a lot of versatility as a role player, but when it comes to creating for yourself, it's just going to be kind of tough. You need people to create for you. When it comes for inside, you can have people create for you, but it's really only for like pick and rolling or cutting or slipping and stuff like that. When it comes to pretty much everything else, you're going to have to create for yourself. Now, when it comes to going for a 7'1", 7 foot, 7'3", 7'2", no matter what, if it's 7 foot and above, I feel like you should go for more post control. If you go in 6'11", 6'10", 6'9", or even 6'8", you should go for more ball handle and speed of ball. That's kind of how I do about my big man builds when it comes to making inside. So, since this is a 7 foot plus build, I ended up going for 87 post control. With the 87 post control, that's going to allow you to have pretty much every post scoring badge Hall of Fame. Back down punisher, drop stepper, dream shake, and post spin technician, all Hall of Fame. Then when it comes to the standing up, that's going to be gold or 90, so that's going to get you gold rise up, which is going to be very important. You're going to be able to have the contact dunks on this build as well. You have an 86 driving dunk, that's going to allow you to have limitless takeoff gold as well. That's going to allow you to have slithery silver as well, with silver posterizer as well, with a 70 layup and a 75 close shot. Maybe you want a higher close shot because you are going to have a post control, but I'm going to be honest, in my experience, the standing dunk rating is very, very overpowered. I don't feel like you're going to have a need to put that any higher. Now, when it comes to the pass accuracy, like I said, that's going to be consistent. Don't put our ball handle up on this one because of the fact that you got the post control up, so that's going to be getting you badges like vice grip, quick first step, post playmaker, unpluckable. All that type of stuff is really because of post control. Now, if you want to get extra badges for maybe like these tier 3 badges, then you would have to put up your ball handle, your speed of ball, your pass accuracy. But just kind of is what it is. Now, free throw, we put that up just for people that want to play 5v5. That's really on you. Now, like I said, interior defense, perimeter defense, interior defense, block, and defensive rebound, those will all be pretty much constants. The only thing that may change is that defensive rebound may go to 99 on the insides. The offensive rebound is going to be as high as possible. But perimeter defense and steal, those are going to be maxed out every single time. Our speed is going to be maxed out every single time. Our strength is going to be at 86 every single time. And our vertical is going to be as high as possible, unless it's a 90 overall as possible. So yeah, stamina is going to be 90 as well. And yeah. So, all in all, defensively, crazy. 90 interior defense, max perimeter defense, max steal, auto. 93 block, that's going to allow you to have badges like chase down gold, or not gold, Hall of Fame, and gold anchor. We're having 90 offensive rebound to help you get a lot more offensive rebounds. It's just a lot more important on the inside big. And then you're going to have a 99 defensive rebound. It's just very important to have as high rebounding on the inside as well. So yeah, we have that 99. That's going to allow you to have Hall of Fame rebound chaser and Hall of Fame pogo stick and Hall of Fame box out beast. Now, when it comes to the takeovers, you end up with rim, glass, and post score take. It would be amazing if you did have the option of slasher, but you don't. And yeah, you do go with these 2 takeovers. That's what I would go with. The build comes out as, when I was making these insides, I'm telling y'all, I was getting some crazy like similitudes every single time. Like, look at it, Wilt, Chamberlain, Clint Capella, and Rudy Gobert. Maybe I got Wilt, maybe I got Giannis, but every single time he was giving me a really, really crazy big man for these inside big. But yeah, that's in my opinion the best inside 6'11". Let's hop into the last 2 on the list. So I was checking my analytics, even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe. It's that simple. All right, so let's hop into it. So like I said, there's going to be honorable mentions and then a top 5. So for the first honorable mention, is going to be a big man build. It's going to be the 6'11". Now, I'm going to give you guys 2 options. Either going with an inside or shooting. Now, I made my 2 separate videos going over the best inside, the best shooting big men, and only 2 of those builds made it on this list. But I'm going to show you guys both aspects of making it inside or shooting depending on your preference. But at the same time, every build that I show you guys was made for my playstyle. If you see anything you want to change, it's just a template. Just change it. It's that simple. I'm not hurt by that. It's facts. So, let's hop into a center, right, and forward. Now, next is going to be 6'11", like I said, but we're going to be 234 and 7'7" wingspan. Body type is completely up to you. Now, why out of all the builds did I leave out all those other ones and leave this one on here? Because when it comes to the badges, look at the badge you get tier 1, limitless takeoff, slithery. 610 was ranking higher, and I felt like that was a little inconsistent, so we put the 6'11 instead of the 610. And I feel like it just makes that much of a difference as well because you are as well taller. Now, you may have a little bit better perimeter defense, a little bit better steal, but at the end of the day, you're going to be getting a lot of badges a lot easier on the 610 than you would on the 6'11 than you would on the 610. And you're not going to lose too much on speed, not going to lose too much on vertical. So, on all my big man builds off the rip, what I try to get at 76 pass accuracy so you can be able to have break starter. Try to at least have bronze vice grip so that you can be able to have, like, not get ripped every single time you get a rebound, not get ripped every single time you just catch the ball. Man, pretty much just to get better catch animations in general. So yeah, that's very important to me. And then I also try to have a 90 interior, a 93 block, and a 93 defensive rebound. Minimum. That's minimum. Now, since this is a shooting big man, I don't really care too much about the offensive rebound, but we do have it up just so we can get offensive rebounds. And then we have perimeter defense and steal as high as possible. Those are all auto on defense for me. Now, when it comes to physicals, another thing that's very important to me, I want to at least have an 86 strength so I can be able to get gold brick wall, and you get that +4 gym rat, that's going to get that to a 90, so that's a double whammy. When it comes to vertical, I want that to be as high as possible to make my block animations, my rebound animations, just a lot better. And again, if I sound a little weird in these videos, it's because I am sick at the time, but I am getting a lot better, so I should be straight. Now, stamina wise, you can put that to 90 and even get even more, because that's really the minimum I would go, but I did put it to 95 so that you can get that +4 from Gym Rat and then be at 99. Now, pretty much speed, I tried to max that out because you want to be as fast as possible, in my opinion, on a big man build. That's just me. Now we got the important stuff out the way. Let's go over all the other stuff. Now, this is a shooting big man, but look, you have an 86 driving up. That's going to allow you to have limitless takeoff gold, and it is a tier 1 badge. You're going to have slithery silver. That is a tier 1 badge. Then you have posterizer silver. That is a tier 2 badge. So pretty much all like the driving stuff is now tier 1 or tier 2. Whereas if you made it at 610, that is a tier 1. And then you got tier 2, and then you would have posterizer at tier 3. Now, area wizard, that's always pretty much a tier 2. Fearless finisher, that's pretty much always a tier 2. One thing that does change though, you do have back down punisher now as a tier 2 for the people that do want to use that. So that might be an L, but I feel like limitless takeoff being one of the most broken badges in the game, being a tier 1 is crazy. Now, 75 close shot, from my experience playing on big man, that does not mean anything to me. Layup, that does not mean anything to me. I put those up though so you can get certain badges and to get more badge points. Now, for the people that do want that, you have it as a 75. That's good. But when it comes to me, the 2 things I'm caring about the most is a driving dunk and a standing dunk. Standing dunk, just getting it to a 45 to 50, you're going to do a lot more. When you get to 70, you're going to get blocked a lot less. You're going to miss a lot less. And then when you get to that 80 threshold, you're going to be able to have silver rise up, where you're going to be able to get a lot more content dunks, where you're going to be able to pretty much dunk through traffic a lot more, get blocked a lot less. And I'm telling y'all, bro, the standing dunk rating is better than the driving dunk rating. Driving dunk, you don't get blocked. But I'm telling y'all, that's really because of that one dunk package. I'm telling you, standing dunk, you put on a couple different dunk packages, you're never getting blocked. I promise you. I promise. You don't even have to get a 90 or 99. You're going to be crazy with it. Now, shooting, you're going to have an 83 3-ball. That's pretty much just egregious. You don't really have to do that. I do that to go agent 3s, but on this big man build stuff, you don't really have to do that. So, in theory, I really do it before my jump shots. but you could really just be cool with going with like an 81 or an 82. 81 I would say because of catch and shoot. If you went 82, I believe it's another badge that you would do it for, like it's either blinders or Deadeye. Yeah, Deadeye, you need an 82 to be able to have that silver. So I'll probably say 82, you'll be fine. But yeah, I did go 83. And then you have a 76 and 50, like I said earlier. Now, takeover wise, you're going to end up with limitless takeoff and stuff blocks. But you have the options of sharp, rim, and glass in your takeover. So any of those choices are really good for you and accessible for you. Now, me personally, I'm more of a shooting big at outside. But for the people that do want to make insides, I'm going to give you the option for both. So pretty much, you're going to make it 6'11", 238, 7'9". Now, when it comes to this, when it comes to me making my outsides, you're not gonna really have as much creatability for you. When you're making an inside, in my opinion, I think you should need that a little bit more, and you're gonna have a little bit higher finishing stats. So, if you're making an inside, again, you're gonna have that 90 interior, 93 block, but now you're gonna have a 99 defensive rebound, you're gonna have a 90 offensive rebound, an even higher steal rating, but still max perimeter defense and steal. Now, speed gonna be pretty much the same. You now have a max acceleration, pretty much gonna have the same strength, a little bit lower vertical, and then again a 90 or a 95 stamina. Now, finishing wise, you're gonna have a 93 driving dunk, same close shot, but 73 layup, and that's really based off the driving dunk. But yeah, then you're gonna have an 85 standing up, which is even higher than the last one. And still, when it comes to these badges, you're still gonna have these in the same tier. So now you're gonna be able to have gold posterizer, tier 2 steel. Area Wizard Hall of Fame, tier 2 steel. Limitless Takeoff Gold, tier 1 steel. Slippery Gold, tier 1 steel. So yeah, pretty much still all that stuff. Rise Up is still gonna be silver and stuff like that. But yeah, now you're gonna have ball handle and speed ball. So if you want to make that the inside instead of the outside, that's really on you. Takeover's options though, you get playmaker, rim, and glass. I'm gonna show you guys the name for the people that do want to make it, to see what name you get and stuff like that. But I just tried to make it. I didn't go for the names when I make these builds. I just go to make it as good as possible for my playstyle. If you want to change anything, like I said, do that. It's just a template, and the build comes out as a paint beast. So yeah, and hopping into the top 3, I'm gonna be honest. The difference between the top 2 and everything else on this list, night and day. No comp, no comparison. But coming in at number 3 is the best big man build in the game. So let's show you guys. We're gonna be at the center position. Hand and numbers really up to you. When it comes to the height, you're gonna be 6'9", 224 on the weight, 7'6" wingspan. Body type is completely up to you. Now, when it comes to the attributes, you're gonna end up with 16 finishing, 17 shooting, 8 playmaking, really just to get the 76 pass accuracy and the 50 ball handle, and then 28 defensive rebounding. So for the physicals, honestly, you can go about this build a couple different ways. Honestly, from my experience playing on my big man since I've had it, close shot means nothing for me. That doesn't mean for you. For me, it means nothing. I literally rarely ever do layups unless I'm in a very, very bad situation, and I don't want to do layups. I pretty much dunk the ball every single time. My standing dunk isn't even maxed yet. So I'm gonna just say this. What I would do if I made it now, I would take that close shot completely off and probably get more speed and more standing dunk, because the standing dunk, you don't want to miss those. You want that to be as high as possible. You get that to an 80, if you get that to a 70, you're gonna be dunking a lot more and getting blocked a lot less. I'm telling y'all, once I got to a 45 to 50 range, I was dunking pretty much every single time. It's just you will miss it a lot more at those ranges. Now, when I got 70, I pretty much barely ever missed, and I still haven't maxed it. So I just want y'all to understand that. But yeah, 86 driving dunk to be able to have gold limitless takeoff, to be able to have silver steely finisher, to be able to have silver posterizer, and then you have pretty much also the contact dunks. And with the 80 standing dunk, you're gonna be able to have rise up, and you're gonna be able to just do a lot more standing dunks in general. 83 3 ball to be able to have pretty much 8 and 3s, which is not the most important for this, but it does help you with fades and stuff like that. So that in theory does help you a lot. But also, you do get gold catch and shoot. You do get silver Deadeye. So those are very important as well. 69 mid-range just gets you an extra badge, so that's why we put that there. And then pass accuracy 76 to be able to have stuff like break starter, needle threader, and stuff like that. It doesn't really matter on the tier 3, so yeah. Then when it comes to the ball handle, have that at 50 just so we can have vice grip at least bronze, so that anytime you go down up for a rebound, come down, it's not easy to just rip you. Anytime you just catch the ball, it's not easy to rip you. And just to get better catch animations in general. I have yet to be able to put my ball handle up to 50, but I have seen why you want to have vice grip, because I haven't had it, and you can see why you want it. I'm just say that. So yeah, and then when it comes to defense rebounding, like I said earlier, you're gonna have a 90 interior defense, auto. You're gonna have a 93 block, auto. You're gonna have a 93 defensive rebound, auto. But The reason why I say the 6'9" is better and why I said I might need the demo was the 6'8's looking like, because the printed defense is steel. Printed defense, you're gonna be able to have silver clamps. One reason why the 6'9", in my opinion, is the best big man build in the game is because the other heights just do not get clamps. They don't. So if you go any taller, you don't. Now 6'8", I can see myself making a 6'8" big man because you can go so high on defense. So you can really make one of them, I guess, 2K20 big man, 2K21 big man on 2K23 for a lot of people that want to make that, especially if you're making it inside. But yeah, 85 steals to be able to play, have like interior, or not interior, but interceptor and glove, really good glove, and then 69 offensive rebound because it is a shooting big man. And we are gonna show y'all the inside, but yeah, 74 speed. Wish I could add that a little bit higher, but it is what it is. 66 acceleration just because of the printed defense. 86 strength just to be able to have gold brick wall, and you do get that +4 the gym rat. That's gonna be +4 to all your physicals, so that's gonna be a 90 strength when you get gym rat. 90 vertical, which is very important. Try to have this on all my big man builds, and then 90 stamina, very important. Takeovers options, you end up with sharp, rim, lock, and glass. Really good options. The only thing that could have made it better is if you had slasher, but it is what it is. And the build comes out ass. Or does it come out ass? Comes out as similar to shades of Miles Turner, Marcus Camby, and Al Horford. It would make the most sense if they gave you Miles Turner, Al Horford, and Brook Lopez, but it is what it is. It comes out as a two-way inside-out score. But like I said, we got to give y'all the inside, so let's show you guys that. All right, so like I promised, I told y'all boys we were going to be giving y'all pretty much the 6 for 9. Now, for the 6 for 9, didn't really want to change the height, or not the height, but the position, because I already made it, and it was at power forward, but it's not a big deal. So power forward, you can make it at center. It doesn't really matter, whatever height you want or position you want to go. Height though, we did go 6 for 9, 230 on the weight, and 7 for 7 wingspan. Body type is completely up to you. Now when it comes to the finishing, you're gonna go with, like I said earlier, you're gonna have higher finishing, and you're gonna have higher ball handle and speed of ball when you are making these inside big men in comparison to the shooting. The shooting gonna have a little bit more like versatility as a role player, and the insides are gonna have a little bit more versatility as creation for themselves. And you're gonna be able to create a little bit better for others because you can create for yourself. But yeah, 17 finishing, you're gonna have a 93 driving dunk with the same standing dunk and a 80 layup. So yeah, then you have pretty much the same pass accuracy, but instead of a 50, you have an 87 ball handle. That's a huge jump. And a 70 speed with ball. That's gonna allow you to pretty much have gold vice grip, gold clamp breaker, gold unpluckable, silver needle threader. Still pretty much all the same passing badges, but you still now have gold quick first step. And then when it comes to the defensive rebounding, pretty much the exact same stats, except now the biggest difference is you're gonna have a 90 steal. What does that allow you to have? Gold interceptor. Now you're gonna have an 80 offensive rebound. That's gonna be a big difference on getting offensive boards. Not that crazy, but it's still gonna be a difference. I'm just saying that. Now, physicals wise, I want to get the speed as high as possible, but that's only a 78. 71 acceleration, that just was, I tried to get both of these as high as possible because we do now have like playmaking ability and stuff like that. So yeah, and then 86 strength again to be able to have gold like brick wall, 90 vertical again because that's like the minimum I want to have on my big man builds. And then again, I don't know why I went 91, but I'm pretty sure if I went like that, it's not gonna make the biggest deal or anything. But I probably do need a little bit more free throw, I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, that's pretty much the build. And the build comes out as, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't really matter, but we're gonna go over the takeaways real quick. Playmaker, lockdown, rim, and glass. Like I said, you really kind of wish you had slasher because you do get the most +8s and stuff like that, especially on this build. To be able to have like speed of ball handle, all that type of stuff as a +8 would be crazy. I'm gonna be honest. And when I was doing like the inside bigs, they was giving me like a crazy inside big. Like one build had Giannis, one build had Anthony Davis, one build had Wilt Chamberlain, and then when it came to like going for like the best one, it gave me Draymond Green. Crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of blew me. But yeah, it is what it is. That's the inside big man. Come out as a two-way glass cleaning slasher, which is a really good name. I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, that's the inside big for the 6'9". But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications to be the first to every single one on the video. Share this video to anybody you think would help. I got so many videos coming in store for y'all boys this December, this banger week, banger month, whatever you want to call it. It's been way too long since the last banger week, so I gotta get y'all boys back in motion because I'll give y'all one more before the end of the year. Now, that's gonna be pretty much the end of the video. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment down below to help the algorithm, all that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. Out of it, man. Yeah, you run around the city. Yeah, I got born in the city. Oh, yeah. I got a bone out of 6. Hanging a ton of the
Tell them to bring me my money.
Yeah! Alright, so this is gonna be a little extra build that we're gonna have at the end of the video, because a lot of people are not gonna stick to the end of the video. But I've been kind of teasing y'all boys with the 6'8 build, and I finally made this. And when I made this, I was really just making it to be as quick as possible. But I'm gonna be honest, this build is amazing. Now, I honestly think I could find an even better 6'8 with a little bit more time, giving a little bit more time. I just thought about making lockdowns at 6'8 this week. I just thought about making big men at 6'8 this week. So bear with me. But this build is amazing. That's why we put this at the end, because it's not finished product, but just to give y'all boys a little template for y'all boys to go in and tweak on it and make some crazy adjustments to it for you. But yeah, this is gonna be at the center position. Hand and number is really up to you, but y'all know what I go with every single time if you watch the video. 6'8", 228, 7'6" wingspan. Bike type is up to you. But what makes this build crazy? Look at the defense, man. Look at it. I don't know no builds on this game walking around with that. I don't know no builds on this game walking around with that, bro. I got 93 block, 93 defensive rebound with a 90 vertical. 70 offensive rebound with an 82-3. That's not too crazy. Letting you know that right now. That's not too crazy. That's going to be perfectly fine. 90 steal. What does that get you? Goal interceptor. 88 perimeter defense. What does that get you? An extra badge. But you also get clamps. You also get pick dodge. You also... Come on, bro. 90 interior defense. Gonna be able to play great hands up defense. 86 strength. Just so people can't back you down in the paint. You get gold brick wall. All on this build. No holes defensively. No holes. No holes. Guarding 1 through 5. Easily. Easily. Holding your own 1 through 5. Easily. Speed 80. Your slip's gonna be crazy. 70 acceleration. I think the acceleration, what was the acceleration rolls for? Oh, we could have lowered that. Okay. I did not know that. For the acceleration, low-key, I probably could raise this, or you can raise the free throw, or you know what I'm saying? I probably would try to get up, for video purposes, if you don't really care about the free throw like I do, I'll probably go close shot or stand and dunk, whatever you feel like is more important for you. But yeah, speed 70, acceleration 68, strength 86, so we can get brick wall, but also you get that +4 for gym rat. That's now a 90. So yeah, that is crazy. 90 vertical minimum on any big man build, in my opinion, is the way to go. If you are taller to the point where you can't get that, then you just max out your vertical. It's quite that simple. 90 stamina, really the way to go on majority of the builds as well. Now, playmaking wise, we are gonna get 7 playmaking badges. But with that being said, you're gonna have needle threader, and you're also gonna have vice grip, which are 2 very important badges to have on big man. Now, you only get 7 badges to work with, but I didn't really mean to do that. But yeah, you only get 7 badges to work with. And with that being said, you can core one of these. So I would probably core the needle threader. So if I core the needle threader, that would give me a whole nother 4 badges to go along with that. So I would definitely go break starter after that. But then what would be left over would still be an extra badge. At that point, I don't really know what I would go, honestly. Probably like a bronze post playmaker. I don't know what I would really go. But yeah, pass accuracy 76, that's gonna get you gold break starter. 50 ball handler, that's gonna get you vice grip. No, that's really why we did all that. 82 3 ball. I don't really see the point in going 83 anymore on these builds. Real reason why I was doing 83 was so I can get my exact jump shot across all my builds. And I was kind of disguising that as Agent 3s, but I just really want to get my exact jump shot across all my builds. But honestly, in all totality, you only need an 82. 82 is going to get you dead eye and catch and shoot to these tiers, and that's really the only reason you would go for it. Agent 3s is good if you want to fade and stuff like that, but it's not of the utmost importance on a build like this. But if you do want to fade, go 83. So it's going to make you be able to have like a silver Agent 3. And then finishing wise, and really still no holes, 66 layup, 70 close shot, gonna get the job done. You're not really making this build to do layups though, regardless. You want to drop, you want to dunk when you're doing like drives, or when you want to catch lobs. This is gonna be really good for catching lobs as well. And you're gonna have a standing dunk just to be able to do standing dunks at a really high rate. And I'm gonna be honest, if you have a 50 plus, 70 plus standing dunk and you're struggling doing standing dunks, that is you. Nobody can really tell me standing dunks are hard to do in this game. I'm gonna make a video going over what's more broken, driving dunk or standing dunk, because a lot of people have a big issue with driving dunk. Standing dunk is probably the most broken thing in the game. I would argue it's more broken than steals. Now, current gen steals, I've been on there lately for the PlayStation because I'm grinding builds. I don't know about current gen. Y'all kind of got it different. And also, current gen builds are crazy. Like, y'all can make truly demigods. The build I made for current gen, I probably will be dropping very soon. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Takeovers wise, sharp, lock, rim, glass. Like, come on, bro, you get it. I did go limitless range. Stuff blocks on the back end. Paint intimidation is a good option as well because you kind of are undersized. I probably will be going poker stick on this build as well because look, I can go poker stick on this build because look at the tier 3s. I don't know why I didn't go over this. Look at the tier 3s. I also get brick walls at tier 1. And I get pogo stickers at tier 2. So it makes it a lot easier to access like the badges you really, you know what I'm saying, want as a big man, but also you're still gonna be to have enough badges to be making. And when I made it, I honestly put more badges to playmaking, and I put more badges to I put one extra on finishing, and then I put the rest on defensive, I think I did something similar like that. But yeah, takeovers wise, I already went over that. That's what we're gonna go with. Limitless range, and I'll go with like a rim take, whatever it would be. Extreme clamps would be cool if you didn't have the ability to get clamps, but we get the ability. Shades of Alonzo Mourning, Miles Turner, and Al Horford. Honestly, I could have made this build and got a crazy name. That would have been cool, but I didn't really go for that. You know what I'm saying? Because they do have the little glitch, replica build glitch that you can do in the game. I didn't really go for that, but it is what it is. Two-way, inside out score. And in my opinion, I'm gonna probably have this build a little bit tweaked, a little bit better for when we actually drop a dedicated build video for y'all boys. But I just wanted to make sure I put this in here for the best big man builds of the game, because I can't drop a best big man builds of the game and actually not give y'all what I think could honestly have the biggest potential to be the best big man build in the game. But yeah, that's like gonna be the end of the video. I already did all the outro and stuff like that, but yeah, that's it.
I came in by I did painted and hot in my pocket. Got a bad bitch outside, she tryna drop it. Got an F in my mouth.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!